You know that moment when someone gets an opportunity you think they don't deserve? Cletus McFarland just signed a deal with Richard Childress Racing to run the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
RCR called me up, offered me a ride in their O'Reilly's car for 3 or 4 races a year for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty unbelievable to me, and I'm just so thankful and excited.
He's got 4.6 million YouTube subscribers. He crashed in his rookie test. He crashed 6 laps into his only Truck Series start, and now he's got a multi-year deal with a championship-winning team. Freddie Kraft, a spotter for Bubba Wallace, is calling out NASCAR's approval process, and Cletus just fired back. Before we dive in, if you love this kind of NASCAR drama, hit that like button and subscribe. We're breaking down everything happening in the sport every single week. Garrett Mitchell, better known as Cletus McFarland, just landed a deal most drivers would kill for. Richard Childress Racing announced Wednesday that Cletus will drive the 33 Chevrolet in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series for at least 3 races in 2026, starting at Rockingham Speedway on April 4. This isn't just any team. RCR is the organization that fielded last season's championship-winning entry for Jesse Love. They're legendary. They've got resources. They've got a development program, and they just handed the keys to a YouTube star with barely any NASCAR experience. To have the opportunity to make my NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series debut with a legendary race team like Richard Childress Racing is a dream come true, Cletus said. It's a huge honor, and I am incredibly grateful to learn under the leadership of Richard Childress, Mike Verlander, Danny Lawrence, and everyone in Welcome, North Carolina. The deal is backed by Tommy's Express Car Wash, a rapidly growing national chain with more than 270 locations. They're all in on Cletus. They see him as a marketing genius with an authentic connection to millions of fans. But here's where it gets messy, because not everyone thinks Cletus belongs out there. Freddie Kraft, a spotter for Bubba Wallace in the Cup Series, has been one of the loudest critics of NASCAR's approval process when it comes to Cletus. And after the RCR announcement, Kraft doubled down hard. Crash at the Rockingham truck test. Crash lap 5 of your only truck start. Good enough for me. Approved, Kraft wrote on Twitter. I don't blame Cletus one bit. We'd all jump at the chance to just show up and get approved. That's a direct shot at NASCAR. Not at Cletus, at NASCAR. Kraft made it clear his issue isn't with Cletus taking the opportunity, it's with NASCAR giving him the green light in the first place. Last month, after Cletus crashed on lap 6 of his Truck Series debut at Daytona, Kraft went on a full monologue about it. We're just lucky the other night that he didn't wipe out the truck field, because when he spun, he went down instead of up, and he was running in the top 10 when it happened. It was just dumb luck that he didn't wipe out half the field. Kraft's point is simple. Cletus doesn't have the experience. He crashed in his rookie test at Rockingham. He crashed 6 laps into his only truck start, and NASCAR keeps approving him to race. We talk about safety, Kraft said. I'm sure he's a great guy. He seems like a phenomenal person. He's got great car control in the videos I watch. He drives anything in the world. He's not ready for what he's doing. So, you can't approve these people to go out there. Those are strong words. And Cletus heard them. On the latest episode of the Dale Jr. Download, Cletus addressed the criticism head on, and he didn't back down. I think being a YouTuber for so long, like I've just had everything in the world said about me, Cletus said. I expect way more. When I went into drag racing, I was the class clown. They all thought I was a joke because of the way I had my car set up and the way we ran it. It was a joke. But Cletus has been here before. He's faced doubters his entire career, and he's learned how to deal with it. I think right now I'm the rookie, and people can say whatever they want. But when I keep coming back every time and they realize that their words don't affect me time and time again, they're gonna run out of breath. Because as long as I'm having fun, I'm gonna keep showing up at these NASCAR races. Whether I'm in ARCA, Truck, or O'Reilly's, their words on Facebook will not change the fact that I'm going to come back and try again as long as I'm having fun. That's the Cletus attitude. He doesn't care what the haters say, he's gonna keep showing up. But there's a catch, and Cletus revealed it on the same podcast. NASCAR told him he cannot run Talladega unless he goes to Rockingham first and does well. That's a conditional approval. He has to prove himself at Rockingham before NASCAR will clear him for super speedways. NASCAR said, "I cannot run Talladega unless I go to Rockingham first and do well," Cletus explained. So this isn't just about getting approved anymore. This is about proving the doubters wrong. Cletus has to show up at Rockingham on April 4 and put together a clean, competitive race. If he does, the door to Talladega opens. If he doesn't, NASCAR might pull the plug. Cletus has 4 starts in the ARCA Menard Series and 1 in the Truck Series. That's his entire NASCAR resume. He earned a pair of top 1-0 finishes at Talladega and Charlotte in ARCA. But he also crashed 6 laps into Daytona in a truck. Now he's stepping up to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series with a championship-winning team. The pressure is on. "I don't want to drive a cup car right now," Cletus said on the podcast. "But brother, if someone calls me and says, 'We got a spot in a cup car in the Daytona 500, I mean, what am I supposed to do?" That's the mentality. If the opportunity comes, he's taking it. No hesitation. RCR sees something in Cletus. They're not just throwing him in a car for fun, they're investing in him. They've got him doing sim work. They're building a development plan. They want to make him better. Guys, I can't believe I get to say this, but I'm officially a driver at Richard Childress Racing for the O'Reilly Series, Cletus wrote on Facebook. This is a part-time deal, 3 races a year right now, but hopefully it grows into something bigger. They called me and basically said, "We want to make you a better driver and give you an opportunity to grow in this sport," to which I said, "Hell yeah, brother." Hell yeah, brother. That's pure Cletus. So here's where we stand. Cletus McFarland has a deal with one of NASCAR's most legendary teams. He's got a major sponsor backing him. He's got 4.6 million YouTube subscribers who are going to tune in, and he's got critics in the garage saying he doesn't belong. April 4 at Rockingham is the proving ground. If Cletus can put together a solid race, the criticism will quiet down. If he crashes again, Freddie Kraft and everyone else will say, "I told you so." Either way, NASCAR just got a lot more interesting.